Okay guys, so today is the final day that the car is actually going to be sprayed. The car is being prepped now. This is pretty much what the car looks like right now. Just covering everything up. This is kind of what the rear looks like. And then also, I don't know if you guys can see here, it's kind of a dent over here and over here. So what Ashton mentions that dents will be removed with like paintless dent removal. I think the term is called hockey sticks or golf sticks, and then obviously maybe point it through here and, you know, push out the dents basically. The same guy that did my EG fender when I had like a little kink over there, same guy is doing it. Yes, it did cross my mind to actually do a full color change on the car, but I think that would have cost way more. Obviously a whole lot of things have to be stripped, for example the windows, etc, etc. But in future maybe we'll do a wrap or something in red. Please stay tuned for that. We are going to now cover up the car and I'll show you guys how they throw the color onto the car. Okay guys, and then this is also the front lip and the rear bumper. This is obviously the front lip, looking good. This time around we are going to try to actually get some rubber that's grey, that's going to match instead of it being black. This is the rear bumper and this is the front bumper. So these will obviously be sprayed separately from the car. Okay guys, so we have the car all wrapped up. As you guys can see here, a few stone chips. This is this side. The car is now ready for spray, for base or whatever, but I think that it might be load shedding, so we might have to continue next week. Everything is looking great thus far. This is also back bumper. So yeah, some of the parts are not being sprayed if I'm not mistaken. I think it just needs clear. Like I think the front fender, they might have to just blend a little bit here where they fix up the stone chips. So here it will mainly be sprayed and then the rest will be base coat so that side can match. I'm excited. So excited! So excited! Can't wait for the car to be done. I actually really miss the car. So I hope you guys are excited too. Okay guys, so it's actually load shedding, so we can't continue. However, I might just come back, I think around 6 or so.
A few moments later.
Okay guys, so I'm back at ASHTON Express. This is on. Also looks like Ashton has already started with the spray work. Let me just give you guys a quick walk around. This is what the one side of the car looks like. As you guys know, the main reason for me actually spraying the car is because of this door that wasn't matching this quarter panel. Now you can see that it's all matching up and looks insane. He also did mention that he might throw 3 coats on. It's looking amazing. This is the rear bumper. And then this is the fender on the side. So I don't think he sprayed anything over here. So basically you can see the color is pretty much the same, and this is what he sprayed. So obviously the color looks like it's matching really well, especially if you think of him not spraying anything on the side and only over there. The color looks literally the same. Okay, so here's also just some proof that nothing was actually sprayed on this side. So here you can see on the tape nothing was sprayed. It's basically only clear. You can actually see how shiny this part is. I'm extremely excited. Excitement has actually kicked in. VTech! And it's almost done. So he said that he wants to basically finish with the color today, so that, let's say Monday for example, is basically just assembling, etc. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do some cinematics for you guys on the car while he sprays. guys, so like I showed you guys in a previous video, we're using that flashlight that basically simulates the sun. But can you guys see the awesome flick in here? I don't know if you guys can pick it up. So everything looks awesome. Okay guys, so we're pretty much done with spraying the S2000 for this week. It's a Friday. I just want to say a massive shout out to ASHTON. We're actually waiting for the electricity to go back on. When you waited here to spray the car done, while all the workers has actually left and the car is looking insane. I want to give you guys another quick walk around on the car. What I was also telling him is that I can't even see one bit of a drip or anything, and you guys can see it yourselves. Not one drip at all. Obviously the car still needs to be sanded, so you'll see those little small dots. I assume that is like just small dust. But the car obviously needs to get flat after this. So once again you can see no drip. Here used to be like a drip mark over here of the previous spray work. I think we're going to push this fender also back in because it was an aggressive setup, wheel setup I assume on this car, and it might have pushed that out. This is the rest of the car. Bumper's looking good too. So we actually plan on spraying the insides black just to make it fresh. I know me and Dane already did that previously, but just to freshen it up a little bit more, we're going to spray the black over there. The rear bumper. I don't know if you guys recall, here was a little drip over here. That's all gone. So yeah guys, that is it. It's basically just next week assemble and the car will be back on the road again. Since we finished up the S2000, I'm going to go through with you guys a few things that we did. The main thing that we did on the S2000 was give the car pretty much a full respray, and as you guys know, the main reason for that is because the car was actually a few different shades, like the bumper was a different shade and the door was a different shade. That was the main reason for actually spraying the car. So as you guys can see, everything is pretty much matching. We got the color of car. I did remove the bonnet to match the color. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm actually keeping the color match onto the bonnet. Obviously in this little corner over here it's bent, so you will see a different shade there, but you can actually see it's actually very close to the actual match. Like it even disappears if I keep it in some areas like over there. So as you guys know, this was my main concern actually, the door and the quarter panel, as well as the front bumper to the bonnet and the fender. The front bumper actually has more of a glitter in it as well, or flake in other terms. Another thing that we did was remove the headlight washers just so that the S2000 can look a little bit more sleeker. I do think that the Japanese spec also do not come with those washers. I think the Turkish spec, they come out with it, and like I mentioned in a previous video, we can actually just double side tape them back if we do want to fit them. Another thing that I also did was the magnets in front. So I can pretty much remove the number plate and the car will look much sleeker as well. Another thing that you guys might not notice is that my weather strip on the lip is no longer black. I actually found a grey one that actually looks very cool. So if I move to the back, you can actually basically see it disappear and it matches the car. If it was black, you would basically see that black. Sometimes contrast is a little bit better, or how can I say, black line just to break the color, but I actually preferred it like that. Another few things that we did was actually spray the inside of the bumper, and we cleaned up a few things on the inside there as well. Overall, I'm extremely happy with what the car looks like. Like I mentioned prior to this, I do want to make my S2000 OEM plus before I actually do start with modifying the car. So this is pretty much version 1 of the car. I'm just going to take you guys around to the rear. So that's pretty much what the rear looks like. I know the car looks the same, but I know the difference. So this is what the passenger side looks like. Another thing I also failed to mention is that we actually sprayed the inside of the arches. I know we did that in a previous video, but we just redid it because obviously when they sprayed it, some overspray could get in there, and I just asked them to spray that. I think we kind of rubberized it, so that is actually cool, because when stones get into the wheel and it basically spins, it doesn't make as much noise because it's actually rubberized. And then another thing that we actually did is we actually replaced this mirror. So this guy actually did a very good job because he basically cut the mirror exactly the same shape. So my previous mirror was like kind of, I don't know if it was like just getting damage of heat, etc. I do need to do the interior one as well. But yeah guys, overall this is what my S2000 looks like, and I'm extremely happy. So there we have it guys, S2000 version 1 complete. Please let me know in the comment section if you guys are impressed with what the S2000 looks like, as well as what would you guys like to see me do next to the S2000. Also another thing I wanted to touch base on, in future I do plan on maybe getting another build. Section, what should I build next, because I do have a lot of parts for a EG, as well as our EK build was very short. I know we've built EKs before, but I do also maybe want to build another EK for myself. So let me know in the comment section what car should we get next, maybe even a different platform, VW, whatever the case may be. Let me know in the comment section. However, I'm going to end it off here. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little build series. See you guys in the next one. Please do like and subscribe. Peace.